So welcome to the another video in the series of compendium of limits. In this we are going to solve a problem that was asked in JEE Advanced 2022. It's question number 1 of paper 1, question 2 of paper 1. So let's solve this. Here we can see that gx is defined as this, then we have to find f of gx. So first let's form this. So f of g of x, this would be sine pi by 12, and instead of x we have to write g of x. So we are going to write 2 times of ln root x minus root alpha upon ln e to the power root x minus e to the power root alpha. This is f of g of x. Then we have to find limit of f of g of x at alpha positive, and we can see because this is a continuous function, so we can take limit inside. This is equals to sine pi by 12, and we can actually take limit inside. So taking limit inside, then x tends to alpha plus, and this is 2 ln root x minus root alpha upon ln e to the power root x minus e to the power root alpha. Okay, now this is what you have to find. This is what you would find. So I'm calling this limit for a temporary, I'm calling this as phi. Okay, so we can see that it actually forms infinity upon infinity at alpha positive. So we can use L'Hospital rule here, L'Hopital. So I'm going to use L'Hopital. So this becomes 2 upon under root x minus under root alpha. Okay, and derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root alpha, 2 root x. Okay, now I'm differentiating this, so this will become e to the power root x minus e to the power root alpha, and in denominator we have e to the power root of x, and derivative of root of x is 1 upon 2 root x. Then this 2 root x and 2 root x is cancelled here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make power of e same as this. Why? Because then it will be a standard limit. So I'm going to take e to the power alpha common, so out. So I'm going to take e to the power alpha out here. Then this becomes e to the power root x minus root alpha, and this becomes minus 1, and here it becomes, this is e to the power root x, and this becomes root x minus root alpha. Now this is a standard limit, e to the power x minus 1 upon x at x tends to 0, this is 1, so this is a standard limit. So this whole thing is actually a standard limit, so this is 1. Okay, now this is actually limit x tends to alpha plus 2 e to the power alpha root alpha upon e to the power root x. At x this also become alpha, so this cancelled, so this becomes 2. Therefore we can see that phi equals to 2. Then we have to find limit x tends to f of g of x, then we have to put phi here. So this becomes actually sine pi by 12 into phi. Okay, and this becomes pi by 12 into 2, this with sine. Okay, so this becomes sine pi by 6, that is equals to 0.5. so this thing becomes 0.5. so that's the answer, it is 0.5. so that's all. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you.